In this short video, I'd like to show you a simple tip I use every time I set up a plane after sharpening. Although the blade can be set up without this particular procedure, this tip makes the process more accurate and usually faster. This tip works well with any plane that requires its blade to be centered, and that's mostly all of the planes out there. It's crucial for planes with cambered blades to be centered so the plane can take an even shaving. All that's required is a simple piece of wood, preferably softwood without too much run out in the grain. Set the plane blade into the plane and roughly level the edge in line with the mouth. Depending on the style of the lever cap, tighten partially or set fully into place. Now the choice of hammer is dependent on the size of the blade. For blades as large as a canner blade, you can use a wooden mallet or a regular steel hammer to set the blade into position, whilst a thinner blade like those found on most block planes will require something smaller. I use this Japanese hammer with a point, and it helps adjust smaller blades well. For most of the plane blades I use a copper-faced hammer. Of course, for planes with Western style adjustments those can be used, but I usually prefer to adjust with a hammer. Once you've roughly adjusted the blade, take a piece of wood and run it past the mouth of the plane as though you're taking a chamfer cut. If the blade is proud of the mouth, you should see a shaving. At this point you need to test the left, right and centre of the blade. This is what gives you an indication as to where the blade is most proud. Adjust the plane blade according to the shavings you see, and again take shavings. When you have even shavings, you can adjust your plane blade so it takes a thin shaving. Retract the blade using your plane's mechanism and test the shavings again. This means as you approach your wood for the first shaving, there's no danger of accidentally taking too large a cut. Adjusting canner can take a little more patience, as when retracting the blade can also become skewed again depending on the fit of the die. I'll make a separate video on adjusting a canner blade at some point. This procedure takes a little practice, but once you find the correct shaving that works for the plane, you can very quickly adjust the plane after sharpening its blade. The procedure also helps to see if you have any issues with the canner sole, or if you have cambered your plane blade correctly when sharpening. I hope this little tip helps, and if you have any questions at all, comment down below and we'll start a little conversation. Thanks.